It's over 48 hours now since he was last had any contact with anybody. He's out there somewhere, or somebody knows where he is.
The mammoth search operation for missing British teenager Jay Slater enters its 4th day today on the holiday island of Tenerife. Jay, from Lancashire, disappeared on Monday while on holiday with 2 friends. Visiting the island for a festival, the 19-year-old left a rave on Sunday night with 2 people he'd just met and was driven back to their accommodation across the island. The next morning, he called his friend Lucy Law to tell her his phone had only 1% of battery left and that he was stranded in the middle of nowhere. He was reported missing only an hour later. Around 15 family and friends have flown out to the island to help with the huge hunt, where police, firefighters, sniffer dogs, drones and helicopters are scouring the hills where he was last seen. Cops have also scoured Jay's hotel room in the tourist resort of Los Cristianos, where his distraught mum, Debbie, is waiting for news.
It's a nightmare, it's just an absolute living nightmare. It's like a dream, it's like it's not happening. It really is. It really is. I don't wish this on anybody. I just want my baby back. Just please, just anybody who can help, just look for him. There's a massive area up there, massive. We just need to find my baby. First holiday abroad, saving up, looking so forward to this event. 3-day DJs from everywhere, absolutely buzzing about it. 3 days, 3rd day into the NRG festival. And this has happened. I was loving that he would go in and saying, you'll love it, you'll come back, you'll want to go again, you want to go to all these other different events everywhere. And now I just wish I hadn't encouraged him to go. I should have said, don't go to Tenerife. I just think he was probably still in dire spirits, buzzing. He's not known where he is. He's not known the extent of the long journey that he went on to get up there. And he's just thought, still a bit, you know, I'm going to walk. And that's what apparently he said to his last person he contacted. He's just an ace person. Everyone just loves being in his company. He's the life and soul. He is. He's the life and soul. He's a beautiful boy. He's a good-looking boy. He's, you know, he just needs to be here. He needs to be here. I said to him as well, I said, Jay, please have your wits about you. You know, you're in a foreign country. Just stay together, you know. But Jay being Jay, just like, hey, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? And like he does. Just popular, just a popular guy that has got him into trouble.
Jay's heartbroken family have had to endure an onslaught of sick messages from trolls claiming to have kidnapped the teen. One even came from a so-called medium who claimed to know where Jay was and promised to tell his mum, Debbie Duncan, if she'd pay for their flights to Tenerife. Online sleuths have also been posting unverified claims and bogus theories on Facebook, where over 330,000 people have joined the group Jay Slater Missing. Yesterday, the huge hunt hit a snag when a false sighting meant police moved their efforts to the south of the island. Police, who promised to keep an open mind about his disappearance on Wednesday, scanned his accommodation for clues. But Jay's mum said there was nothing untoward there. She said everything of Jay's was neatly hung up and described it as just a normal room. Debbie told yesterday how she'd received a sickening message after touching down in Tenerife on Tuesday from someone telling her to kiss goodbye to your son. She told ITN yesterday, I got a Snapchat about 10 minutes after I got off the plane saying kiss goodbye to your boy, you're never going to see him again. He owes me a lot of money. The devastated mum thinks her son is being held against his will.
Spanish rescue teams have ramped up their search for the missing British teenager Jay Slater, who was last seen in Tenerife on Monday. Well, let's go live now to Shingi Maurike. Tell us a bit more, Shingi, morning to you, a bit about the rescue effort today and what we might see.
Well, yesterday that rescue effort entered what was called full mobilisation, involving a number of emergency services from the fire brigade to the civil guard and mountain rescue. They were deploying helicopters, drones and sniffer dogs, which you can expect to once again happen today as the search enters its 5th day. Another part of that search is the fact that a number of Jay's friends and family, including his mum Debbie, have come out to Tenerife to join the search effort. But I think it's worth talking about the conditions that they'll be facing. We're quite close right now to Los Cristianos, which is where he was meant to be staying, which is quite close to the tourist strip, and it's flatter ground than the south of the island. But where he was last spotted, where the search is taking place, is in the north of the island on higher ground in rugged, arid conditions. That makes any search and rescue operation difficult in temperatures that can reach up to 30 degrees. Here in Tenerife, they've had low rainfall and record temperatures. That is difficult for anyone who's gone missing, and we understand from his last phone call with a friend, Lucy, that Jay was struggling, that he had 1% phone battery, he'd pricked his foot on a cactus, that he didn't have any water. So he would have been out there, obviously trying to seek shelter in those sorts of conditions. As the search operation enters its 5th day, his friends and family will be hoping for good news. But as I say, these are not the kind of conditions you want to go out in, or the ideal conditions for a search and rescue operation.